The story today is about a small life that survives where cold never loosens its grip. This life begins in silence. It begins in a frozen desert where the ground is hard like stone and the air bites with every breath. The cold presses in from all sides, day and night. Wind moves without rest. Snow hides the land again and again. Slowly, the story reveals the animal. It is an Arctic fox. In the far north of Greenland, winter rules almost the entire year. The sun stays low. Sometimes it disappears for weeks. The land is flat and white. Ice stretches far in every direction. This is where the Arctic fox is born. The mother chooses a hidden place under snow and ice. It is not warm, but it is safer than the open land. The ground is frozen solid. Her body is tired and thin. Food has been hard to find for many weeks. Still, she gives birth in the cold. The newborn foxes are very small. They are blind. They cannot hear. Their bodies shake from the cold. Their first breath is dangerous.
The young foxes grow slowly. Days pass. Weeks pass. Their eyes open to a world of white and shadow. They hear the wind for the first time. It never stops. It howls across the land. It carries snow that stings the face. The foxes learn stillness before movement. They learn that quiet saves energy. They sleep curled together, nose to tail, holding warmth inside their small circle. When they wake, they wait. Food does not come often. As spring approaches, the land does not soften. Snow remains. Ice stays firm. But light lasts longer each day. This small change matters. More animals begin to move. The mother can hunt more often. The young foxes begin to crawl. Their legs are weak. Each step costs strength. Falling into snow can be dangerous. Cold snow pulls heat from the body fast. The mother watches closely. She guides them back into shelter. The young Arctic foxes step farther from the den as days grow longer, but the cold never leaves. Snow still covers the land. Ice still locks the ground. Wind still moves without rest. The mother no longer stays close all the time. She must hunt more to survive herself. Her body is weak from months of hunger. Her fur hides the bones beneath. The young foxes watch her closely. They learn by seeing, not by teaching. When she freezes, they freeze. When she listens, they listen. Sound travels far in the cold air. A small mistake can be heard from a long distance. Food is still rare. Some days bring nothing. Other days bring a small animal caught under snow. When food comes, the foxes eat fast. They learn to hide leftovers in frozen ground. Ice keeps food from spoiling. This hidden food can mean life later. The cold shapes their bodies as they grow. Their fur thickens. Their ears stay small to protect from frost. Their tails grow heavy and full. At night, they wrap their tails around their faces. Breath warms the air trapped inside the fur. They begin to travel short distances. The land looks the same in every direction. White ground, white sky. Shadows move with the sun. Losing direction is easy. The foxes learn to remember shapes of snow and ice. Storms return without warning. Wind grows loud. Snow fills the air. The foxes press low to the ground. They wait. Moving in a storm wastes energy and leads to injury. Ice can cut skin. Cold can steal feeling from paws. Thinking saves more energy than running. Hunger comes again. The mother brings less food now. The young foxes must search for themselves. They test their noses against the snow. They listen for movement beneath the ice. Sometimes they dig for nothing. Sometimes they find life. Thin ice is dangerous. Frozen water can look solid but break under weight. One step in the wrong place can pull a body into freezing water. The foxes learn to test the ground. Light steps, slow movement, careful pauses. Speed is not strength here. Thinking saves more energy than running. Predators remain a quiet threat. Larger hunters pass through the land. Birds circle above. The foxes stay small. They stay low. They stay silent. Their white fur blends into snow. Stillness becomes protection. As seasons repeat, the foxes grow into adults. Each winter feels the same, yet harder. Hunger returns again and again. Storms return. The body learns how to endure, but it also wears down. When the time comes, one fox becomes pregnant. This happens when food is still limited and cold still rules. Her body needs more energy, but the land gives nothing extra. Moving becomes harder. Hunting becomes slower. Her belly grows while snow keeps falling. Wind pushes against her heavier body. Predators see weakness. She must stay close to shelter. Hunger grows sharper. Milk must form before birth. Strength fades. She gives birth in freezing darkness, just as her mother once did. The cycle begins again under snow and ice. The pregnant Arctic fox stays close to the den as the cold tightens again. Snow piles higher. Wind seals the land. The body feels heavy. Every movement costs more strength than before. Hunger stays constant. Food is harder to find than ever. After birth, weakness follows. Milk drains energy. The body feels thin and slow. Outside, predators pass quietly. Inside, the newborns breathe cold air for the first time. Their bodies are small. Their fur is short. Cold reaches them easily. The mother curls around them and does not move unless she must. Days blend together. Light comes and goes. Storms return. Snow presses against the den walls. Sometimes the entrance closes. The mother digs with frozen paws. Ice cracks her skin. Healing is slow here. Cold does not allow wounds to close quickly. Food arrives only sometimes. When it does, the mother eats little. Most goes to the young. Hunger makes her tired. Still she watches. Still she listens. Still she protects. The young grow slowly. They learn stillness before movement. They learn silence before sound. They learn that energy saved is life saved. The wind teaches them this lesson again and again. As time passes, the mother ages. Winters repeat. Hunger repeats. Each year, recovery takes longer. The body does not bounce back as it once did. The fur still protects, but strength fades. Movement slows. Joints feel stiff in deep cold. Long walks become short ones. Hunting takes more time. Mistakes increase. One winter, an injury comes. A slip on ice. A paw that bends the wrong way. Pain stays. Healing is slow. Hunting becomes harder. Food grows rare. The final winter arrives without announcement. Cold settles in the same way it always has. The fox chooses stillness more often. Stillness saves energy. Stillness keeps warmth inside. One night, the fox does not arise. Breathing slows. Cold reaches deeper. The polar desert remains unchanged. Somewhere nearby, another Arctic fox moves through the cold. Life in the frozen world goes on, just as it always has.